Grand Rising, beautiful souls. I am Joella May. I am here today to talk about my morning meditation, new implied ritual to my life. So, I've been doing different meditations here and there, different practices, but I wasn't keeping up with it on a day-to-day basis. And what I've noticed is when I don't do my meditations, I go into an emotional frenzy at some point in the day. So I am taking this time, started last night, where I am going to follow Joe Dispenza's, and I'm going to do meditation by him for the next 60 days. Now, I'm not doing the paid program because I'm still learning new avenues, so I'm using all the guided meditations that he has on YouTube. I'll put the link below of the one that I used today, and if I can find the one I did last night, I'll add that one too. Now, I didn't find Joe Dispenza right off the bat. I found him through watching Lewis Holmes, which was really amazing. He has the School of Greatness. If you haven't heard of it, I will find the link and put it below in the description box, hopefully. It's a lot of links that I want to put, but I'm just kind of doing an introductory video today, so I want to put it out today. I don't want to take a week to do it, so I'm not going to... I'll hashtag the names of the people that I talk about instead of trying to find all their links, because that's going to be a little intense. Next time, when I'm a little more prepared and I've gotten into my routine of doing my meditations every day, I'll be putting more and more links to the description box. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave me comments down below. I love hearing the feedback. You see my shirt? The unicorn made me do it. I've never worn this shirt before, but I was like, oh, it called to me for today's video. So here I am. Now, for my morning routine, I know I ramble a little bit. You just gotta get used to that because that's just me. I woke up, I went to the bathroom, and because I did the meditation last night, I made a point of not going to my phone this morning. The only thing I did this morning was share the link to the morning meditation I did today, and then I put my phone down. That was the hardest thing for me to do. Oh my goodness. It was so hard. One of the first things I do every day is pick up my phone, and it puts me in a mood. So today, I didn't do it. And I'm so proud of myself for not picking up my phone, other than to make this video for you. So, before I started my meditation, I made my tea. So today's tea, love my tea. Yeah, I forgot to bring the box out so I can show you the name. I'll have to put it in the description below. And that'll be for another video. Because today I just want to focus on meditation for this one. But I'll do another video about my tea. I also have my mushroom elixir. That'll be another video. I always add a little honey to it because it's very earthy. It makes it better. So, morning and night meditations for the next 60 days. I already feel different. And I have to say that when I did last night's meditation in the car, I did cry a little bit, but not totally. Like, it was a sense of relief. And yeah, I was tired, so I did kind of fall asleep, but I woke back up. So when you go into a very, very deep meditation, you kind of want to get in that sleepy state but that sleepy state to where you remember, if that makes sense. But don't worry, because meditation, it's all about you. It's how it makes you feel about yourself and who you are, and how you relate yourself to the world, and how you accept the world in your life. Don't let the world control you. You control you. The world is just something you use to help along with your experiences and understanding. Anyway, this is kind of a little ramble. Yeah, I know. I kind of ad-lib everything. Oh my goodness. So, this is the mushroom elixir that I like to drink every morning. I'll talk more about it later because I don't have the box and I didn't take any notes. As I said, I'm just feeling truly amazing for my morning meditation from Joe Dispenza. Also, another person, and this is why I really had to focus on Joe Dispenza's meditations, is because I also love following Sky Life. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but she's simply amazing. I love how she interviews everyone and everything. When you have a mystical theory of some sort, she goes out and finds that person and interviews them. And she has a little skepticism every time she goes to meet someone, so she puts some real information in. It's awesome. I didn't find her right away. And see, what made me come into this perspective of my life was in January. My husband told me he didn't want to be with me anymore. And it destroyed me. Totally destroyed me. Because I was so in love with him. I was so attached to being with him that I totally forgot who I was and who I wanted to be and everything that I was working towards throughout my entire life. See, because I went through a similar situation with my first husband. Yes, I've been married twice. So I'm in no hurry to get into a relationship again. So people, I am in a relationship with me. Yes, I am my partner. I am my love. And that's what I'm learning, is how to love myself. Through watching these influencers and taking notes, understanding mental being. Now it's funny because I knew all about this before my first husband, but I was in such an addictive relationship that I didn't realize how much I just pushed away all of me to just be a perfect little housewife. And once I got into that routine of being that perfect little housewife, I realized that wasn't what I wanted. That wasn't my future. There was no drive. There was no passion in just cleaning and being a mom. Now, I love my son. My son still lives with me. He's amazing. His insight is beyond fathomable sometimes. And I know that's hard for people to understand if you knew my life and situations. I got stuck there. Yes, I did. Trying to breathe this out because that's not where I'm going. I don't edit my videos yet, so I'll just take a moment here and bring us back to center. One of the other amazing things that I've been doing is I've been listening to Affirmations? Is it Affirmations or Ascensions? I have to look it up. But I'll write her name in the description box. So she has this music that she puts on Spotify that really helps me calm and transform myself into being me, into recognizing the goddess that I am, the goddess that I have always been, the goddess that I will always be. Through my searching that I've been doing since January, it's now April, so for the past 4.5 months, I've been going through a lot of emotional changes and shifts. I've been doing a lot of shadow work. A lot of people get confused. Shadow work? What does that mean? You dress like up like a ghost or something? No. It means that I look within inside myself to figure out why I chose the life that I chose. Now, you may be wondering, what do I mean by I chose the life I chose? Because I did. We all did. We choose everything that we do, everything that we are, everything that we want to be, we choose it. And when you feel stuck, that's because you gave your power to something or someone else. What does that mean? That means in our society and the way we were raised, when we hear someone tell us something that doesn't resonate with us, but if they're loud enough, then we start to believe it. Yeah, you start to believe other people's stories and attach them to yourself. That's how you lose yourself. That's how we forget to dream. So through these guided meditations, I've been learning to refine myself, who I am with my inner being, and what do I truly desire? What have I always truly desired? What is most important to me? Connecting to my inner child. And what does that mean to me? What did my inner child always want to do? To be a famous artist and speaker. To be able to tell the world what I know. But growing up, I had so much fear of telling people what I knew, because every time I spoke, people say, "Oh, you're just a dumb little girl. You don't know anything." Or adults would say to children, "You're to be seen and not heard." So I learned to hold my tongue growing up. I didn't like it. So I'd spend time by myself. And I would yell and I would scream and I would say to the world, "This is not me. I am this. I am a goddess. I am an artist. I am a creator. I want to explore my entity. I want to share my beauty and my love with all existence. How do I do this?" And as I was growing up, here and there, I would find some amazing people, generally strangers. When I would go into a store and I would meet someone. I remember, because I grew up in Miami, so there's this one restaurant that I love going to, that I grew up going to, because I lived in the Grove growing up, Coconut Grove. So I would ride my bike. My mom and I would ride our bike to this place. It's called The Last Carrot. Super, 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 super cool place. And it was like the only place you could get fresh veggie juice. Yes, fresh veggie juice and smoothies without sugar. Like, they were the first place before all these franchises started. They were one of the first places to make pita sandwiches. And it's still here today. Daughters of the father kept the business going, or at least one of the daughters. And it's so amazing when I go back to Miami and to still see it there. It's not in the exact same location that it was when I was a little kid, but it's just a couple blocks down. So it's bigger. So it's nicer. So it works better. And because before they were in the strip mall, and the strip mall got more trendy, so they moved to an isolated building that's just a couple blocks down. Love it. So through these guided meditations, I've been collecting myself back to center to remember, what do I enjoy the most in life? Tea. I know that sounds really funny, but yes, one of my basic simple pleasures is tea. Every time I drink it, I feel history racing through my body. It's like life's earth energy coming through me. Drinking herbs from plants that have grown all over the world. In today's society, that's an easy thing to do. We just go on the internet, order something, and it gets mailed to us. Which is nice, because I'm trying to ration myself and learn not to be an over shopper. Because that used to be one of my crutches back in the day. And it got me into a lot of financial trouble. Not as much as most, because I didn't do the whole credit card thing, thankfully. Otherwise, I'd still be crying over it. Oh. Tea. Best thing. It's warm. It's sweet. It's from the earth. Feels so good. Yes, it feels so good. So, I'm going to stop rambling because it's been 17 minutes now. And I want to say, have amazing grand rising, you beautiful souls. I love you.